All right, guys. So here are the lots that I'm looking at from the road right now. Going from right to left, we have 715, which is right next to the house you see being built with the mustard-colored hardy plank, which is yet to be painted. So that's 715. And if you take, Denise is walking along the right edge of it right now, and you can see about the berm height there. Right next to it, I'll see if I can stand in the middle of what the lot is. This is 717, okay? Now, the berm starts to rise a little bit, as you can see. You have what appears on the edge of your property between 715 and 717, a utility box. And that kind of can help the lot premium go down because you're accepting that as part of your front. But this is 717, okay? Now, interestingly enough, if you look at the floor, or actually the site plan, the lot plan, you have 719, which is right over here and next to the house being built right here. And 719, I'm kind of standing in the middle of its lot. The berm is even higher, as you can see. But the interesting thing is that 719 shows up on the site plan as being unavailable. But I'm thinking that it's gonna be. So 719 might be your best bet. It shows unavailable, but talk to your person at the clubhouse at the sales office and say 719, all things being equal, sounds like it's, in my case, in my thinking, the most desirable of all because it has the higher berm. But it may come with a higher premium. So, right to left, 715, 717, 719. I would probably put those in order from least desirable to most desirable in terms of berm height. Now I'm going to go towards the back of the lot and face forward. By the way, all these lots look due south. In other words, the backyard faces south. And right now, the sun is kind of like diagonal to your backyard. But it's getting close to winter. Anyway, front is north, back is south. All right, so I'm sitting towards the back, or standing towards the back of 719. The lot, as you look online, shows as yet unreleased, but it looks like it could be. So the berm is pretty high.
However,
the downside is that you're not going to have much of a backyard before you start going up the berm. But going to lots 717 and 715,
it's more level.
it's more level and you have more backyard before you start going up to the berm. On the one hand, the berm is lower than it is down here.
Let's walk it so they'll see it. Just
On the
walk
other
it.
hand, you have more backyard. So we'll walk the back of each of these lots here, 719 down to 715. This is 719 that we're on.
Well, there's a grate right here between 19 and 17.
Yep. Yep, we got drainage here between 719, 717, drainage. Not a bad thing to have. So I'm looking from the back of 717. Here's the berm. We'll continue along. It's flatter back here. So this is 715. And I'm going to give you a frame of reference because there is a house that's almost done right next to 715. So this is 715. I'm going to just pan around showing their backyard and how it's more of a flat backyard before you start going up the berm. The downside is that it's a lower berm. But it's also prettier because you got the mully grass and you got some plantings, whatnot. So that's it, guys. 715, 717, and then unreleased 719, which, you know, if you really want 719, you could finagle them into maybe giving it to you for the same price the other two, sales being what they are. But you can see as I look down there how down here, 715 and 717, you got a flatter backyard. 719, you got a hill that kind of creeps up right away. So hope this all
Good
helps.
to see the pretty grasses.
All right, Denise is gonna give you her take, okay?
I don't think you could go wrong with either 715 or 717. 715 is closer to the pretty berm, but it is lower, so you are going to see the neighbors behind you. So that's the negative. If you go down to 717, the positive is that you have a higher berm, but it's not pretty. It's just a hill of grass. So it all depends on what you prefer. Do you want decorative, you know, ornamental shrubs and stuff and the grass? Or is just plain lawn in your backyard okay? So that's really, to me, your preference. I would not shoot for 719 just because there's more of a hill and you would have a very, very tiny backyard. And I know that probably it doesn't mean that much to you, but I'm also concerned about water and flow from the berm. You don't want water coming into your backyard. So that's why I'm voting for either 715 or 717.